Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for clicking on today's video. Today's video is going to be an exciting one because it's kind of like a two-part video. Part one is a little bit of a quick tutorial on my face right here. And part two is details about how you can enter a giveaway to win 5,000 shillings worth of makeup. Yes, girl. Win some makeup. I mean, does it get better than that when you start a video telling people that you're going to win makeup at the end? Hello. So, quite embarrassing actually. My YouTube anniversary passed. And I kind of was aware of it, but wasn't aware of it, and it kind of slipped my mind. But anyway, I first started creating and posting videos on YouTube in September last year. So it's been about a year since I've been posting videos, and I wanted to celebrate that in some kind of a way. So I thought, why not do something fun and do a giveaway and give back to so many of you who have subscribed to my channel and have been following me through my journey. I didn't just want to do a 2-minute giveaway video, so I thought, why not combine it with a little bit of a tutorial? And if you're watching throughout this, then you might recognize some of the products that I use on my face in the giveaway later on. So keep watching right until the end if you want to find out how you can enter, but of course all of the details for how you can enter, eligibility, is down in the description bar, so just make sure you go and click that, have a good read, and make sure you enter if you're interested. Otherwise, let's just get into it. Alright guys, so starting off as usual, brows already done, eyelids primed. If my face is looking a little bit grey at the bottom here, that's because I've got on a primer that's got a little bit of like a purpley cast that sometimes sunscreen does. So yeah. Alright, so I'm going into this pinky shade right here. I'm going to use that as my transition colour. I'm thinking I'm going to do like a really pink eye today. I haven't done anything like that for a while. So I'm hoping that this will come out how I want it to. I haven't really got a full look in mind. Like I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, but not 100%. So let's see. I think I'm going to go for a halo eye. Okay, I'm just going to switch brushes. And I'm going to go into this quite vibrant pink shade and lay that on top of the colour that I already have there. Alright, then I'm going to dip into both of these brown shades. Just add a little bit more depth there now, just to the crease area. Alright, to do a halo eye, I do need to cut my crease. For that, of course, I'm going into my Makeup Revolution concealer. I am actually going to go into the shade C12. Which is a little bit lighter than the colour that I used to carve out my brows, just because I want it to be a little bit brighter so that whatever I put on will show up really well. So I'm just going to use a patting motion to get this concealer on. Little trick as well, if you want to get quite a high halo, is to look up just after you put up that concealer, and then you can see just how high up it goes. For me, that's a little bit too high. So just a patting motion to make sure that we get a nice even base. And you want to try and keep this in a kind of rounded shape. That's why I really love this brush actually, because the shape of it's really, really nice to be able to cut that kind of rounded shape onto your eyelid. So now I'm going to go into the shimmery pink shade here in the top corner. And it really just depends, and it's up to you whether you use a brush or your fingers. These are quite heavily loaded with like glitter pigments, so you might find it easier to get the colour payoff that you want if you use your finger. My nails are quite long, so I'm going to try and use a brush. You can also spritz your brush just with some Fix Plus or some water just to get it to adhere a little bit better. Alright, glitter eyes are pretty much on now, so I'm going in to help blend that in. And I'm going to go into that brown shade. And hopefully use that to blend that in without knocking off all this glitter. Right, gonna go off camera to do some mascara, work on some lashes, and then I'll come back for my foundation. Okay, I'm back. So it's time for foundation now, and I'm going in with the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation in the shade 605 Deep Chocolate. So I'm just gonna put one pump on the back of my hand. And guys, did I tell you about this brush? If you don't follow on Instagram, then you should, because I talked about this brush and how much I'm in love with it for applying my foundation. It's part of a set that's being sold on Cocoon Beauty, but this brush is it, guys. I'm not even joking. It's the perfect density for a quick face. Plus, it doesn't eat up all your product. So I feel as though your foundation gets put on your face without having to really struggle. This foundation has a smell, I never noticed that before. It has a definite fragrance in it, but quite a nice one actually. Just to let you know in case you are sensitive to that kind of a thing. So I'm actually just using almost like a stippling motion rather than a round and round motion to push this foundation into my skin. Ah, loose hairs. And because of this brush, one pump is like all you need. I don't feel like I need more to kind of get full coverage. These days I don't feel like I have to take my foundation right up to my eye because I will always pretty much go in with concealer. So I kind of like, if it gets up there, it gets up there, but it's not a must for me. So I'm gonna go in, of course, as you know, if you've watched my highlight and contour routine video, is the shade C13 from Makeup Revolution. And I'm just gonna whack that quite generously under my eyes. Bit between my forehead, down the nose, and a little bit on my chinny chin. And then I think I want a little bit of added brightness, so I'm just gonna go in with a bit of C12 just to add there to my under eyes. I don't always do that, but today I feel like I want to do it. I want a little bit more drama. And then I'm grabbing my sponge and going in with the pointy tip, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. Alright, now that I've done that, going in to C18 in the same concealer and just applying that to my cheekbones and then the perimeter of my face, just to make sure I get some of that balance back. Alright, time to set. So I'm grabbing my black opal, powder medium. I'm just going to use that to set under my eyes. and chinny chin chin. My nose, Cupid's bow. And of course, the biggest culprit in the land, my forehead. Alright, blush times. I'm keeping in with the pink theme, going in with my sleek blush palette in the colorway Pink Sprint. It looks like that. And this is super pigmented, so I'm just going in with a very light hand. I'm gonna add this to my cheeks. And to set my entire face, going in with my matte mineralized skin finish. And this other brush, which I'm obsessed with, it's the powder brush from the same set. Ugh, I love it. So for lips, I'm going in with this NYX pencil in the shade Vintage. And I'm filling in my lips now after lining them. How pretty is that colour? And then as per usual, I have to go in with some kind of an ombre. So I'm going in with Colourpop's Deeper. And I'm just going to use that right in the centre. It's a beautiful like pinky nude. Just to brighten that up a little bit. Time to spray my face. Back in a sec. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Yes, I have donned on a hat. I don't know, I've just kind of been looking at a hat that I've had on the side here for a few months, and I don't really get to wear it because of course I'm in the office during the week, and then on the weekends it's been quite sunny, so I just thought why not whack it on for this video. So yes, it's totally out of season, but I'm feeling it, so go with it. So this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I really like how it's turned out, and I haven't played around too much with the pinks in that palette before, so I'm really happy to see that I can create this kind of a girly kind of a look with a little bit of drama. I think the lashes definitely go to add to that drama. So if you've watched right to the end of this video, well done you, MVP, thanks for hanging around. And now I can announce the details of the giveaway! So I just want to lay out what is included in the giveaway. This last bit is honestly just the information that you need to know. Everything, of course, will be in the description bar at the bottom in terms of how to enter. Make sure you follow all of the instructions. Please don't be that person in the exam who skips out a thing and then you fail. If you don't follow the steps, you will be disqualified and I can't count your entry. So there was just one giveaway prize, and it's open only to residents in Kenya. So it doesn't matter where you are in Kenya, if I can get some kind of a bus, some kind of a courier service to reach you, then I'll make sure that you get these goodies. So anybody in Kenya, this is open to you. Basically, the products that you've seen me use in today's video make up part of the giveaway. So the first thing that I'm giving away is a Makeup Revolution Chocolate Rose Gold palette. It's the palette that I use on my eyes. This is the one that I use. Of course, you'll get a brand new one that isn't scaggy like mine. So the colours look like that. I really like this palette, and I think there's a lot of interesting looks that you could create from this, because it has the neutral browns, it has the pinks, and then it also has some interesting like greeny, yellowy greeny colours in there. So you'll get one of these palettes. You will also get one full eye brush set. I thought since I'm giving away a palette, it kind of makes sense to give you an eye brush set. Most of my videos usually have some kind of eye tutorial in them, and I think it's what probably most people know me for. So I thought I would include a brush set. The brush set that is going to be included in there, sorry, this one is mine and it's grubby. Let me show you what yours will look like. So you'll get a brush set that looks like this. It's the AOA Studio All About Eyes brush set. So it comes in this pink container, which has a lid, by the way. So this is like a hard container. And then you get 10 different eye brushes in there. All of the brushes that I use in today's video were from this set. So you'll basically have enough to recreate this look that I've got on there. It's got beautiful blending brushes, shader brushes, eyebrow spoolie brush, very important. So I really love this set, and because of the hard case, you can carry this around without having to stress or worry about your brushes getting messed up. And you can probably also include a couple of other brushes in there as well. So if you're packing this, it's really nice, goes in your suitcase, throw it in your bag, and you're good to go. Next up, of course, I couldn't leave this one out. This is a Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C13. It's my go-to shade and works for quite a lot of different complexions. I really like this. You've heard me rave about it a million bajillion times, so I won't go on about why I love this concealer so much. But I have included one concealer in there for you so that you can see basically what is all this nonsense that Olivia goes on about all the time. Try out that concealer, it's amazing. And then, of course, it wouldn't be an Olivia giveaway if I didn't give you some kind of a lip product. So I'm also going to throw in an ultra matte lip from Colourpop in the shade Beeper. It's the colour that I use in the centre of my lips today. It's a really nice pinky nude. You will, of course, get a nice spanky brand new one. This is my colour right here. This is my version right here. I love, love, love the formula of these matte lips from Colourpop, and I really, really like this specific colour. I think it looks really, really pretty. From really dark skin tones to quite fair skin tones as well. So that's going to be all up in there for you. So to blend out your concealer, you will need a sponge, and so I'm including your very own beauty sponge. It's the one that you've seen me use. Mine's disgusting after this video, but it's this pink sponge from AOA, really nice and squishy after you wet it. I love this, as you've seen, for blending out concealer, contour, foundation, basically the whole shebang. So after that, of course, you want to know, how do I enter this giveaway? The rules are quite simple. Rule number one, please make sure that you are following both myself and the Cocoon Beauty page over on Instagram. So I will leave the details, of course, down below, but make sure that you're following both accounts on Instagram. Rule number two, please make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I know a lot of you watch my videos actually quite consistently but don't subscribe, so please go ahead and subscribe, because then you'll get notifications when I post. And then rule number three, which is the final rule, please make sure to go ahead and leave a comment in this video. I would like you to let me know what kind of videos you'd like me to film. So I'm already starting to compile a list of videos that I get requests from you on and off, but I really want to know what video you'd like me to, what kind of content you'd like to see from me. So please go ahead, leave something in the comments down below, and please make sure to include your Instagram handle, because I will be checking your comment on here and making sure that you are following both me and Cocoon Beauty over on Instagram. So one, make sure you're following the two pages on Instagram. Two, subscribe to this channel. And three, leave me a comment letting me know what video you'd like me to film, and please don't forget to tag on your Instagram handle there as well. So it's as easy as that. There's no reposting, there's no having to tag friends, none of that nonsense. So I'm going to leave the date here for when the competition closes. Please make sure that you go ahead and put your entries in on time. Don't be that last minute Kenyan girl, right? So I can make sure to get these products to you. Yeah, so that's it. End of video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.